Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk and RuneScape. This one is not going to be XP Waste Edition. I'm actually recording the audio separate from the game footage, so I don't know what I'm going to be putting RuneScape related in the gameplay or whatever. Hope you enjoy watching that at least, but this is more of a podcasty, put your phone down, listen while you're cooking, doing whatever you do, IRL, if you're playing games, whatever you're doing, just kind of listen and enjoy, I guess, what I have to say, because I'll be doing story times, sharing parts of my life, encouraging you guys, and just talking about things that I learn in my journey of life and kind of get to experience myself. And so, honestly, right now, I would be doing like a webcam or something for this, but I legitimately just got out of the shower, and I had this really strong on my heart because I've been doing it today, and I just felt like I should go ahead and share it with you guys and kind of invite you to experience this with me, and it'll make sense here in a second. So, all day today, it's about 3:30 my time. I woke up, early this morning, and I've been kind of going out, doing my day, working out, studying, and just doing what I do during the day, getting some editing done, things like that. And there were two different moments, about to be three after I get done recording this video, and I just thought about it as I'm recording it. But there are these different moments throughout the day where I've had kind of like a strong impression about somebody that I know, like a loved one, that's kind of just, they've been on my mind. Like I've just been thankful for something that they do, or something that they showed me, or some way that I want to, I wish I could encourage them with if I saw them. And whenever I thought about it instantly, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to send them a text. I'm just going to shoot them an encouraging text about exactly what I was thinking about, just to let them know, because everybody wants to be loved, and everybody, I'm sure a lot of times you expect that people love you, that loved ones, you expect them to love you, but it's always great to show that love as much as you possibly can, whether it's in words, actions, whether it's through a hug or something like that, whether it's through gifts or acts of service, or just spending time with somebody. There's all these different ways to show love. But why not just, when someone's on your mind, why not let them know that they're on your mind, that you're thinking about them, that, you love them for this reason, or that this really stood out to you this week, or they're doing a good job at work, or they're really encouraging you to get back in the gym, or whatever it is. And so today I had one of the guys that I know, he's actually the campus pastor for the church that I go to, and he's the campus pastor over the broadcast location, and I've been around him a lot. He's taught me a lot of the things that I know today, and stuff like that. He's really wise. And so I was in a small group with him yesterday, and he was kind of sharing how he's getting back in the gym. It's his second week. He's been going every single day consistently, except for, he has 2 days off on the weekends, but he's going every day to the gym, first thing in the morning, going and just working out with somebody else, his friends and whatnot, and they're going and getting a good workout to start their day off on a good note. And it really just fired me up and encouraged me. And I know that he's he's only been doing it 2 weeks, and he's just now getting started. There's kind of a fire there, a motivation, a passion there. But I just decided, hey, I'm going to shoot him a text today because I'm able to have that sort of connection with him because we're really close. And so I just sent him a text, and I was like, hey, man, it's so awesome to see that gym grind of yours. Can't wait to see you bust up into church every week looking more ripped than the last week. Just something silly, something fun. And I know that that can encourage somebody. I would love to receive a text just randomly throughout my day while I'm at work or at school or whatever I'm doing, just to get a text from somebody to say, hey, your gym grind's encouraging me. You're motivating me just by the way you live your life. Or, I really appreciate what you said to me this week. If someone sent that to me, that would light my fire. You know what I mean? Because I'm a big guy on words of affirmation. I love to be encouraged and to be motivated, and for people to compliment me, not in a shallow way, just that's the way that I receive love the best. Whenever people tell me that I'm doing a good job, that they're proud of me or whatever. And so that's just me kind of open up to you guys. But I know everybody wants to be told that they're doing a good job. I know you guys want to be told, whether it's by your parents or your friends or your siblings or anyone, even if it's a stranger, just to be told that you're doing a good job. That's so important. It's so great and so motivating. And so I sent that to him, and then I also sent another message to another guy, and these are both pastors, actually. It's kind of funny that I say that. The third one is going to be one of my really close friends that I've known for about 3+ years, and I'm about to send him a text to really encourage him as well. He's kind of going on a season of creativity. He's going to start making his music and doing things like that, and I want to really encourage him with it. But this other guy used to be my youth pastor a few years ago, and he really raised me up. He set my foundations for the stuff that I truly live out today. He kind of set that standard for me and really raised me up. He called me up in life just to live to a better standard, to really enjoy life, to really overflow in joy and peace and positivity in the things that really matter, just living by principle, living on purpose, things of that nature. And he's just awesome. And so he's actually stepping out and he's going to go and plant his own church. That's like his dream. And so he's transitioning into that season. And so our church is like providing all the resources so he can do that. It's a really great thing. But he's going and stepping out to do that. And I remembered the first month that I knew him, the first month that I got in contact and we met up a few times, hung out at school, did things like that. I just really got to know him and get to know his heart. And I remember I wrote this, this was like over 2 years ago. I wrote this thing in my journal, and it was like a manifesto of how to be a man, basically. And I had multiple pages of what kind of values a real man has, what I want to look like as a man, as a father, as in the future right now, what a man looks like in my eyes, what I want to, become and what it means. And I was writing pages on pages about this, how to be a man. And then one of my pages I documented and I wrote down, men that I look up to, like basically people who represent what it means to be a man in my own life and how they do it. And so I started writing down numerous people who show me different aspects of what it means to truly be a man. And this guy, his name's Steven. And so I wrote his name on there. And I was like, the reason why I texted him today is because I've been reading this book called Beautiful Outlaw. And this is like, I usually read a self-development book alongside, a practical book. And then I'll usually read like a Jesus book, a faith-related book. And so this is my faith-related book. And it's all about the playfulness of Jesus, basically. Like he had inside jokes with the disciples and all sorts of stuff. It's really funny. It's a really funny book. And it's showing me a new part about Jesus. And I know this is a really like, some of you guys may think this is like super Christian related video or whatever, but this is just what's been on my heart today. And I'm not, I'm just going to share it with you guys. Whatever you believe in or whatever your background is, that doesn't really matter. Like I still love you for you no matter what. So I'm just sharing who I am as a person. So I've been studying this book and it's really reminding me about what I truly see in Steven and what I saw in him, because he is hilarious. He is the funniest guy you will ever meet. And instantaneously, he can change from like the playful hat into the wise hat to where he can just utter out some of the most profound things that will like completely wreck your life because it's so amazing and change you instantly because it's so good. Just pure knowledge, pure wisdom and substance. And he can just change that hat immediately. And what I truly see in him as a man is that playfulness. Like he is so utterly playful to the point where it's like it's a masculine thing. Like he does it so well, and I want to be more like him in that aspect. And just to get going back to the Christian theme, that's the part of Jesus that I see in him the most as a man, because I see Jesus as like the greatest man to ever live personally. So I see that aspect of him in Steven's life. And so I just thought I'd send him a message today and be like, hey man, years ago I wrote this down in my manifesto of what it takes to be a man, and you were in there because of this reason, because this book is reminding me more about you. And think about how much that can mean to him. Think about how good it would just feel to get a text like that, just randomly throughout your day, out of nowhere, for someone to tell you, hey, you remind me of what it truly means to become a man. Like, that is something so powerful and so freeing for anybody. So I just want to, I'm just sharing this story today because I've been doing it today. I'm actually literally like just got out of the shower while I'm recording this. It's kind of funny. But I just want to encourage you guys, with your loved ones, with people in your life, if they ever come to your mind throughout the day, even if it's for the smallest thing, like they picked up a piece of trash or a piece of litter on the road while you were hanging out with them, and it was like really cool or something, let them know. Like just send them a text, send them a message, call them up. Hey bro, I love you. You're awesome. Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for just being who you are. I'm really looking forward to this next season that life has in store for you. Like, send your loved ones a text, man. Whether it's distant family members, whether it's friends, doesn't matter who it is. Even if it's someone you're just getting to know, like whenever they come to mind and you're thinking about them, just let them know. Just send them that text. It takes, 5 seconds out of your day? And really, life is really, truly all about relationships. Like, we would be nothing if we had to live life on our own the whole time. And that's coming from me, like the ultimate introvert. I like to go into hermit mode. I like to watch Netflix, play games, do that sort of thing. And I'm sitting here encouraging you guys to do something that I'm not even that good at yet, but I'm just now figuring out how to improve myself. So I'm teaching myself the same thing while I'm talking about it. But it's really helping me. It's really helping me and making my life a lot easier. And it's just making my relationships with people that I love so much better. And that's truly what it's all about, because in turn, that's going to improve the quality of my life and my relationship with that person. And, they're going to be raised up. Their dreams are only going to come true even more so if we can encourage them on their path and their walk of life. And so, this has nothing to do with the video games, but this is Real Talk and RuneScape. So I can talk about the real stuff in this one. I'm allowed to, so I'm going to just do it. So definitely, I encourage you guys and invite you to just send that text, send that message, write a letter, call somebody up. Do something today or any day whenever you think about somebody. Just let it happen, man. Don't think about it. Don't second guess it. Just do it, because it's never going to come out negative. There's nothing bad that can really come out of that unless you call them up in the middle of a super intense business meeting and they mess up the interview because you called them 10 times, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just encourage somebody today. And, so just have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you on the stream tonight. Have a wonderful day, guys. This is Wes for Show, and I'm signing out. Peace.